Hey everybody, this is Karen. I'm here today to do a helpful hint tutorial, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if this ever happened to you, but you buy a gel polish and you love it to the point where you use it on your client, then you're also using it on yourself. So this little 5 milliliter bottle or container doesn't last you all that long. So you try to figure out, what in the world am I going to do? I need to use it in the next few days. So in the meanwhile, I put an order in for a new 590 gel paint from Kenny. And so I have developed a method to stretch, that's a good word, to stretch this gel paint out. So in the meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out how am I going to make this polish last, because it's going to take me all of 3 to 4 weeks to get this from China. So what I've decided to do is to stretch it. When I say stretch it, I mean to add a component to the gel that will give me a few more usage out of it. So what I've been doing is I have been using my old Lena gel. I got this from eBay about 3 years ago, and I've been using it sparingly, but I didn't want to throw it away, so I decided to keep it. Well, good thing I did, because this is going to be one of the additives that I use to stretch out this gel, so I can continue to use this gel. So if you're interested in seeing how I stretch this gel out, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to get started on how I stretch this gel. As you can see, there's not that much gel left in this little bottle, this little container. And I need to use it again in the next few days. So I wanted to assure that I have enough to finish an application. I'm going to stretch it. As before, I said I was going to use my old builder gel that I got from eBay. And I'm going to add it to my candy gel to stretch it out. Okay, so I don't have a measurement. I just go by eye. What I think, because I've done this before, so I'm just going to use whatever I can eyeball that I know that I'm going to need to make this gel work. So what I usually go in here, and I usually get like a little scoop, like this right here. Get a nice little ball right here in the front. And I just push that right into the jar. And that's my measurement for adding to the gel. And then I'm going to take my trusty little dotting tool that I have kind of destroyed by running over it with my chair. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir. Give this a good stir. You want to stir this really, really good. At least a minute. 45 minutes to a minute. You want to stir back and forth, up and down, round. And you can determine when it's pretty much mixed. And I just get a little dab on the end of my dotting tool, and I take a look at it. And it looks like it's okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stir it some more. Okay, while I'm stirring, you can stretch this gel about one more time before it starts turning into a different type of gel. It can turn almost to a transparent gel if you continue to do that. Now, if that's what you're going for, or you want to make a custom transparent gel, here you go. So, like I said, I've done this up to 2 times without, it changing the color that I want. That looks like it's pretty much okay. Okay, so the way you're going to determine whether this is you went too far or you have you got one more chance at it. I'm just going to use my gel brush. I'm just going to brush it onto my little display. And that's just about, okay, this is the original. This is the original. Where are you? Okay, this is the original. And this is the one that I add the builder gel to. As you can see, the colors are not that much different. You can tell it got just a little bit lighter. I could have used less gel. I could have used less of the builder gel, and it probably would have been closer to it. But, the variation and the colors don't make a big difference. Big difference. So I'm going to cure that, and I'm going to come back, and then we're going to top coat it, and then we're going to finish up with this tutorial. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and we have cured nail polish number 2. That's what I'll call it. This is number 1. This is the original. And this is number 2 with some of the builder gel added to it. Okay, so number one, this is like 2 coats of the gel. And number 2, this is just 1. So I'm pretty sure if you add another coat, you'll get it very close to, if not just like the first one. Like I said, you can use this application maybe about 2 times. And then after that, I think that you'll change the look of the polish. It will no longer be the pigmentation that you see here. It'll probably be getting lighter and lighter and lighter, because that's what happens. So if you're looking for that, you're looking to change your color, maybe lighten it up a little bit, this may be something that will work for you. I haven't tried it that way, but I'm pretty sure it will work. Now that I have added it to the pot is like full. The consistency is the same. It doesn't feel any different. It's not thin or anything like that. It's pretty much the same as, as the original. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, or this, like, what do we call it? A helpful hint. What do we call it? Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. And I hope this has helped you out with maybe, you're in between getting another bottle of gel and it's not here yet, especially if you ordered it from like AliExpress or eBay or a China-based company. That's an iffy thing. You might get it in 2 weeks, you might get it in 3. Sometimes you get it in 4 or 5 weeks. So just to be on the safe side, this could be a measurement that you use to stretch your gel out until you get your original gel. The disclaimer is I cannot tell you how this will work with your gel. I'm using it with the candy gel. Any other gel, I cannot tell you how that's going to work. So you can try that at your own discretion and see how that works. But, if you want to do that, just take a little bit out, put it in another container, or put it on a mixing plate or whatever, and try it like that. Don't try your whole bottle initially. Just try it maybe by, just adding a little bit in some sort of container. So on that note, I hope that you have enjoyed this little helpful hint, and I shall see you on my next tutorial or another helpful hint. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming over to my channel and subscribing. So have a good day, and I shall see you on the next one. God bless.